back again with another reaction video. And today I'll be reacting to, oh my goodness. I'll be reacting to the True Horror Ouija Board story time. And yeah, I'll be doing 2 videos in one like I did before. So yeah, y'all make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Get straight into it. Don't mind the cars, y'all.
For this story, my name will be Charlie. Years ago, my first year of college, I lived in a dorm. But if only I knew what was going to happen. I earned a scholarship to college for baseball, and all the players lived in one dorm. Being that I was a freshman, they roomed me with a senior so he could show me what right looks like. He was a pretty tough guy who no one would mess with, so I felt like I was in good hands. It was the winter, and by that time of the school year, I was pretty set in my ways and comfortable. I was invited to a house party that one of the sororities were throwing, so I went with a few friends. When we got there, it was like any other party. People were outside, and some were inside having fun. While inside, there was music playing, along with people playing video games in one room, and it looked like a board game going on in the other. That was upstairs. After a while, I went upstairs to see why anyone would be playing a board game at a party. When I got to the room, I noticed that it was the most quiet room in the house, which was odd to me. When I walked in the room, there were 4 girls and a guy sitting at a table. I asked what was going on, and they said they were using the Ouija board. I thought it sounded interesting, so I joined. But I never really believed in that type of stuff. While we were messing with the board, they said that there was a girl in the room. But I think that one of the other people that were playing moved it, so I left. That's when unexplainable stuff would happen to me in my dorm. I'd hear laughing in our hallways at odd times of the night, knocks on the window, and I started to have bad dreams. I told my roommate, but he told me it was stress from our upcoming midterms.
What?
That went on for about 2 weeks. Then one night everything changed for both of us. I remember it being a Thursday night when this happened. I was asleep in the middle of the night, and all I heard was, "Charlie! Charlie! Charlie, wake up!" I remember making noises and being half asleep, but I acknowledged him. Then he said something that woke me up immediately. "Charlie, what the fuck is that in the corner?" I looked in the corner of the room and I swear there was a silhouette of a girl. I was so afraid that I jumped off the top bunk and I told my roommate to get up and run, but he was so petrified. He was under his covers quivering. Then she spoke.
"Why do you seem so scared?
Oh.
All I wanted to do was play with you."
Oh, hell no.
I told him I'm out and we both ran out of our room. He was yelling as she's talking. After that, we were both so shaken that we never went back to that room. We called the police, but when they came, they never found any girl. I don't know if it was because of the house party, Ouija board game, or coincidence, but
No.
that was a moment that I'll never forget. To this day, I still hear odd noises throughout the night wherever I go.
Wow.
As a business...
Wow. This is why I refuse to do the Ouija board. Like, anybody who's into that crazy witch stuff, keep that away from me, because I'm not into it. I'm not into it. That's crazy. That's why he talking about even after it had happened, he still hears stuff. Duh. What, you thought it was gonna go away? No. No. So y'all, don't do the Ouija board at all. That's crazy. First of all, that's to set yourself up. Set yourself up. That's setting yourself up. Like, don't. Who does that? Who does that? Who does that? Who wants to play with spirits? I don't want to play with spirits. Spirits, you stay over there. I stay over here, and we can, you know, feel me? Other than that, no. No. And yeah, y'all. So this is the second video. It's called "I Helped My Uncle Serious Crime, and Now I Regret All About It." So yeah, y'all. Let's get straight into it.
It was 15 years ago. When I was 11 years old, I used to live with my uncle, who was 31 years old at the time. He took me away from my family, telling them how great I would be if I stayed with him in his farmhouse. Well, he actually had a really nice farmhouse. However, that was totally fake. He also had a big van that he used to kidnap kids in. He usually abducted lost kids, or the kids who were playing in the parks. Yeah, right. He was such a serious kidnapper and murderer. While he was tying up the children after the kidnapping, he ordered me to dig a hole for each one. Of course, I didn't want to do that. I was just horrified and scared of my uncle. One day, I stayed with the kids inside the basement to monitor them. Crying, they were begging to let them go. I could see that some of the kids were almost the same age as my age, so I untied them and let them sneak out by the back door so my uncle couldn't see them. He was in the kitchen sharpening his knives. I returned to the kitchen acting like nothing happened, but somehow when he lifted his head, he noticed through the window that they were running away. He got mad, grabbed his gun, and then he ran out the door trying to shoot them.
What?
I immediately ran with him, watching them and hoping that they could manage it. And all of the kids succeeded to run away, fortunately. I could see that one of them even waved to me to say goodbye. My uncle told me not to worry, and that he'd get more kids the next morning. It seemed like that he was thinking that I was the one who was disappointed about the kids' escape, or whatever. The next morning, I woke up and figured out that he was not there. And all of a sudden, I heard a loud siren, and soon after, the police entered inside the farmhouse. They found me and asked me if I was one of those kids who was kidnapped by him. I couldn't lie to him. I always felt sorry for lots of kids who got kidnapped by him. So I told them that I was his nephew, and they took me with them for questioning. I was crying so badly when I confessed the truth about him to the police. It was the hardest moment that I had to give proof of my uncle's serious crime, because I loved him anyway, whether he's a criminal or not. But I knew this day would come, and actually, I was waiting for it. They didn't believe me at first, but I revealed the location of the holes to them. After digging, the police found bodies under the ground. At that time, my uncle got back to my mother's house, hugged her, and begged to stay for a while. However, the police had already told her about the incident and what had happened to me. So she told him he could stay, but as soon as he got to the bathroom to shower, she alerted Dad and they called the police. My uncle was arrested finally, and the police thanked me and told me that I was such a brave kid. They brought me back to my parents, and I could have a better life with them. My uncle was charged with kidnapping, murdering kids, and even showing me such terrible things that kids should not see. He was condemned to death, and not long after, finally hanged.
He got what he deserves. Who does that? Like, I never understood that. Like, y'all, right now, I'm in the country, and like, it's different out here. Like, I'm gonna show y'all. It's different out here. Like, the houses are way different. So, like, you gotta be careful at night walking these streets and being outside at night, because just like in that story, that can happen out here. So I be on the watch out. Y'all people that, be sitting outside by yourself, you gotta be on the watch out for creepy people. People is weird. Like, there's a white dude that live across the street. You don't know what he do over there. So I keep my motherfucking distance, and I'll be aware. I'll be like that. Y'all, comment down below what y'all think, because I'm mind blown. Like, how you get away with kidnapping that many kids and nobody ever caught you? Like, I don't understand how they be killing so many kids and like he gonna say, "Oh, tomorrow morning I'll get more kids." Like, what? So how many kids have he kidnapped? How many kids have he kidnapped? That's the question. Like, that's the question. Comment down below, y'all, what y'all think, because I really am like mind blown. Like, who gets away with something like that after so many times? And then one incident, kids get released. Like, I wouldn't know what to do in that situation if I was his niece. I would not know what to do. I would have been let them go. I would have never even dug the holes. I would have ran away. Bella? Here, y'all. Look at my dog. Come here, Bella. Y'all, look at my dog, y'all. Her name's Bella. But yeah, y'all, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video.